We've got two brand new choices from Vacheron Constantin today. Which one would you pick? I know which one I would personally choose. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Zach Blass, the Tony Stark wannabe US-based editor for Time and Tide, and today we're looking at two new Vacheron Constantin Overseas Perpetual Calendar ultra-thin watches that just came out today. One is a more monochromatic execution in pink gold, while the other white gold variant has a rich contrasting dial hue. But let's get into it. So first off, let's cover the shared elements of these two designs. The Overseas Perpetual Calendar Ultra Thin is a 41.5mm watch that is just 8.1mm thick, which may not constitute ultra thin within a category like, say, the dress watch category, but it is certainly very thin for a high complication watch like a perpetual calendar. It is also notably 49mm lug to lug, so I would say it would wear well on any wrist close to average size or larger. A final point on case spec. The cases are rated to be 50 meters water resistant, so while I would not endorse wearing one while diving, you could technically be safe at the surface, but at the very least you can take solace in the fact that if you encounter rain or get splashed, that you will not need to go running off to your nearest Vacheron Constantin boutique in absolute horror. As you would expect from a member of the Holy Trinity, the case and its matching bracelet have a high level of finishing performed on their surfaces. The majority of the case and bracelet features a rich satin brush with accents such as the Maltese cross-inspired bezel, the beveled edges of the case lugs, and the edges of the Maltese cross-shaped links mirror polished. The bracelet is secured to the wrist via a butterfly folding clasp and can be attached or removed from the case with ease thanks to Vacheron Constantin's interchangeable strap system, which also allows you to swap in your choice of two bundled rubber straps, which we'll touch on in a bit. And for the record, the bracelet also features an easy fit adjustment system that provides on-the-fly extension on both sides of the clasp. The last shared element of this pair is the caliber that drives them, the Geneva Hallmark certified in-house automatic 1120 QP/1 ultra-thin movement. At just 4.05mm thick, the 1120 QP/1 is what ultimately allows the case to be a slender 8.1mm thick. It's a 40-hour automatic caliber, so it doesn't have the longest of power reserves. Therefore, I would recommend getting a winder for this watch, as I would for any perpetual calendar, to keep the watch ticking and all the indications in the time always set. I use a Wolf Rocket travel winder for my personal perpetual calendar watch, and it is an absolute lifesaver, especially if you're not yet fluent with all the case correctors that manually correct the indications on your perpetual calendar watch. But Vacheron Constantin does have great tutorial videos on how to set its watches. As an FYI, you should definitely go check them out. Speaking of indications, as a perpetual calendar, the watch is able to indicate the hours and minutes, the current day, date, and month, and indicate the phase of the moon. It even has a leap year indicator as well. Perpetual calendars are like mechanical computers, so this is a watch that, so long as the power reserve is not depleted, thus the winder recommendation, it will not need to be manually corrected until the year 2100. Though a very technical caliber, it's also a very nice caliber to look at. The decoration of the movement is very refined and elegant, with its hand-finished striping, chamfering, perlage, and a handsomely engraved 22-karat gold rotor. Okay, here's where things start to get more different between the pair. As I already spoiled, we have one execution in 18-karat 5N pink gold and one in 18-karat white gold. The pink gold model is largely monochromatic, with a dial executed in golden tone translucent lacquer that has a satin sunburst finish. The subdials of the perpetual calendar have a snailed finish, and as you reach the edge of the dial, the flange has what Vacheron Constantin calls a velvet finish. The hands and applied hour indices are also forged in pink gold, and even the moon phase disc and the moons on it are made of pink gold. Aside from the blue emitting white luminous fillings within the hours and minutes hands and the applied hour indices, the only other subtle injection of color can be found in the minute track that is marked in blue and the leap year quadrant of the month indicator that is also denoted in blue. For clarity, each quadrant of the month indicator indicates 12 months, thus the repetition of January, April, July, and October, with the blue section indicating the 12 months within the leap year every 4 years. So no, it's not a misprint. The white gold model takes the opposite route. Instead of having a silver or case matching dial tone, Vacheron Constantin has opted to have a punch of color contrast against the white metal with a burgundy lacquer dial that shares the same finishing style and layout as the gold tone dial. There's even a similar injection of cyan blue for the minutes track and leap year sector of the month indicator, but on this dial, the hands, applied hour indices, and the moons on the moon phase disc are fabricated in 18 karat white gold to match the case. And the moon phase is perhaps easier to discern with 18 karat gold moons applied to a dial matching burgundy backdrop. To complement their respective aesthetics, the pink gold variant is bundled with two interchangeable rubber straps, one in dark blue and another in white, while the white gold variant includes a dial matching red burgundy rubber strap and a white rubber strap as well. These straps are robust yet supple, very comfortable on the wrist, and are secured to the wrist via a case matching buckle that has its own interchangeable system that allows you to quickly swap it between the straps. So look, I think my glasses give it away, but my personal pick would be the white gold variant with its powerful burgundy lacquered dial that really stands out to me. I'm also normally team bracelet over strap and would certainly wear this watch on a bracelet often, but I could actually in this instance really see myself wearing it on the dial matching strap. I do have to say that I appreciate that in the white gold configuration that you have a strap that perfectly matches the dial, though I do think it was best that Vacheron Constantin opted for a dark blue rubber strap rather than a dial matching strap for the pink gold variant, affording more contrast for a watch that is very monochromatic on its bracelet. But now I want to know from you. So money aside, which of these two would you pick? Let me know your choice in the comments below. This new duo of Vacheron Constantin Overseas Perpetual Calendar ultra-thin watches are available now for inquiries and are both priced at 111,650 euros, excluding VAT. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to the Time and Tide channel for all the latest watch news, reviews, and content. As always, I'll see you on the next one.